Hello everybody, my name is Mark and this game is called Nethack. It is a very cool game and I'm going to show you a really nice strategy that you can use when you're starting out with a wizard. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this party started. I pick wizard and I go with elf male, and then I look at the starting items. And the nice thing about wizards is they start out with lots of stuff other characters don't start with. They have a couple scrolls, spell books, potions, rings, wands, and their armor and weapon, and a random tool. Now, my strategy is I want to start out with a ring of slow digestion, which you can notice I don't have one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a reset, and I'm going to keep resetting until I can get that ring of slow digestion, and you will see why in a minute when I get it, as I will explain later in the video here. So I don't have it yet, so just keep on resetting here. Okay, here I am, and right here I have my ring of slow digestion for my starting item. And as you can tell, I went ahead and edited out all the times that it took me to restart until I got this ring of slow digestion. And in case you're wondering, it took me about another 10 tries, I would say. So eventually you do get what you want when you start out with the wizard here. And so I got my ring, and now I'm going to go ahead and put that bad boy on my left finger, and maybe next game I'll try it on my right finger. And so there you go, I got my ring, and now the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to look for a store, which means that I got to go down a level and do some exploration. And so that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to find a store, and I will explain why that is when I get down to the next level there. I can't believe it. That rat almost killed me. And wizards are very weak characters when they're low level, and that's part of why that I thought of this particular strategy, because wizards have a tough time leveling up because lots of monsters can kill them. And so my answer is to start with the ring of slow digestion, and then to use that ring to be able to safely kill monsters inside of the store, which I'll show you how to do that here in a minute as soon as I find the store. And I don't know if the store is going to be on this level or if I have to keep going down a bunch of levels to find it. But that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find the store somewhere, and we'll see how long that takes me. Okay everybody, here I am, and I found my store, and as you can see I had to go down to the 5th level to find the store. And so now that I found the store, I got my ring of slow digestion. Now the next thing I do is I simply pick up one of the items, and by doing that causes this store owner guy, his name is Nethack. And no, I'm not going to attack him because he'll kill me in one shot. But by picking up one of his items, he stands in front of the door because obviously he doesn't want me to leave without paying. And him standing in the door blocks it from any monsters from coming in and killing me. And so I have the ring of slow digestion. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a numeric command, and I'm going to put in the max, and it's default 32767, and I'm just going to put in the wait command, which is the period sign on your keyboard. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and down here it shows the number of moves right there, T1089, but that's going to change very quickly right now, as you will see in a minute. And oh wow, look at that, a rock mole just bored into the wall, but that's okay, because I will kill the rock mole with my force bolt spell. And part of the reason why you want to do stores is because the wall heals itself somehow. Or maybe the store owner, it looks like the store owner casted some spell and it made it heal itself. And so it allows me to safely do this. And I've tried doing it outside of a store, but the rock moles just kind of bore their way in, and then I get surrounded by monsters. So now watch what happens here. Okay, so already I've gone 6,000, and it looks like the count has stopped at 6,000. You can see there in the upper corner, it looks like a rock mole or maybe a dwarf with a pickaxe is trying to get in again. But that's okay. Yeah, it looks like it's a dwarf. Now I can kill these guys safely, and I can kill them from a distance. And by the time that I finish doing this, I'm going to have like 20 or 25,000 moves, and monsters will respawn. They'll spawn every few moves, and so this entire dungeon, which I haven't even explored yet, this entire level is going to be jam-packed full of monsters, and that's going to allow me to safely kill these monsters. So let's get back to the waiting command here, and let's go ahead and do it as much as I can. And it looks like there's a rock mole in the bottom corner. Now if I go down one, then the store owner will get out of the way, and he does that, and so I'm going to go diagonal so that he kind of stays blocking the door. Now if I would have gone straight down, the store owner would have moved, and then monsters would have just started streaming in, and that's not what I want. So there's the rock mole, and that rock mole can die. I'm just trying to, I am now level 4, and I gotta kill that ant. Ants are very deadly monsters for wizards. Even when wizards make level 4, they still can be very deadly. I'll tell you, if I had a scroll of genocide, I would genocide all the rock moles right now, because they just keep popping up and they keep wrecking my strategy here. So, and there, it looks like there's another one up there again, and trying to bore its mates. Now you see all those monsters there? I can just come down here and I can safely cast my Force Bolt spell, and I can just kill these things, and I can raise levels. And so this allows me to have a very decent game, and I can make it pretty far into the game. Now I'm not a pro at this game. I don't know how to get the higher levels and find the Amulet of Yender and do the ascensions. I don't believe I've ever... Actually, this is an old school game. This Nethack has been around since the 80s, and I did used to be able to have ascensions back then, but then I quit playing it for many years, and then I just found it again, and now I'm playing it right now online. And since I started playing again, I have not been able to crack code here. But anyways, this is my little strategy right here. If you start with a wizard, you want to start with the Ring of Slow Digestion, and then you want to find a store, and then you just kind of want to stay 2 squares away. You don't want to get too close to the door, because then monsters can actually hit you, and if it's a monster like a were-rat or a were-jackal, then those monsters can do bad things to you, turn you into rats and jackals and stuff. So it's better just to kind of hang back and just kind of kill stuff from a distance with your spell, like that. And so that way I can raise levels, and then when I get down in the power, I just kind of wait around, and that's pretty much it. That's the strategy, and you can do this. And when you start out with a wizard, just keep resetting until you get that Ring of Slow Digestion, and then find yourself a store like this, and then you can just kind of hang back in the store, and you will have a good game. You'll have some fun. If you're a pro at this game, then maybe you can go far, and you can find the amulet, and you can make it out. So anyways, that's it. That's my strategy right here. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if a lot of people like this video and stuff, then maybe I'll do more of these kind of videos. So thank you for watching, and happy net hacking to you all.